This is the Boeing 787, the world's newest and most advanced airliner. And I'm in Doha, capital of Qatar in the Middle East, about to take it to London on its first long-haul commercial flight. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here now. My alarm went off at 4:45. Boeing call this the Dreamliner. I call it the Dream Interrupter. Mr. Boeing, this had better be good. Boeing have designed this aircraft and it has a huge number of technical innovations which we will talk about later. But the airlines who operate it all add their own little gizmos and touches inside the cabin. Qatar here, for example, have a very sophisticated in-flight entertainment system, huge screen here in business class. Then there's a handset here which works like a smartphone. It has a touch screen with a menu there of all the different in-flight entertainment. Then for business people, you've got a power socket down there, universal socket, so it'll take a 3-pin square plug. Here you've got a USB port, and then a little panel here with all the seat adjustments. I've converted my seat now into a small office suite. So I've got my computer out and I can send email, connect to the internet, and I'm actually writing the story that you'll be able to read in the Daily Telegraph. Not only that, but you can use a mobile phone. I can only send text though. They won't let you use it to make phone calls because they think that that's too disturbing for other passengers. I've moved to the bar. I haven't seen one of these since the early days of the 747. A lot of the changes and improvements on the 787 actually are invisible. That's because it's built of composite materials. Half the airframe, including the wings, are built of these composites, what have been rather rudely and unfairly called plastic. The result is that it's lighter and stronger, and that means you get extra fuel consumption, you can make much larger windows, and you can pressurize the aircraft to a lower level. We are flying at the equivalent of 6,000 feet, whereas in a conventional aircraft, we'd be pressurized to 8,000. The other thing they've been able to do is to raise the level of humidity, and that's supposed to make you fresher too. They can do that because composites don't corrode. Of course, those changes go throughout the aircraft, so you get that in economy as well as in business. And the economy passenger will also find that he gets a big screen and a much improved, sophisticated in-flight entertainment program. Well, as you see, we're approaching Rotterdam now, and in a few minutes we shall start our descent into Heathrow. We've been going over 6 hours now, and I must say, compared with a flight of this length on a normal aircraft, I generally do feel fresher and more ready for the day, particularly given the time we started this morning. When this aircraft came out, they called it a game changer. And you know, I think they're probably right.